Welcome into this virtual healing space. I invite you to get a little bit more comfortable. However, your body would like to move. Maybe a stretch would like to come. Maybe changing your position. Attending to the needs of the body. Ah, sigh might come with that. Oh, yawn. Ah, a signal of safety. Giving ourselves the time and space for comfort, for healing, for growth. I invite you to orient in your current environment, allowing the eyes to move just wherever they're drawn. And if your eyes land on something, just to be with that with some interest, curiosity, observing any of the details, like how the light hits and you see the texture, colors, patterns, shapes. And then when I'm quiet, noticing what you hear in your space, nearby, and at a distance. And the sense of touch, noticing what your hands are touching, or maybe they'd like to touch something. It can be the other hand, it can be your body, it can be exploring the chair, the couch, the bed. Just noticing maybe there's movement, differences in texture, maybe temperature differences. Then also noticing the sensation of your body being supported by whatever you're sitting or lying on. Noticing the different points of contact. With your feet, you might roll them a little to increase the contact, and maybe push a little bit to really feel into that groundedness. In an environment that's relatively safe, orientation usually brings a little settling, calming. I encourage you to tune into your sense of agency, of making choices as you play with finding what your system needs today. Anything I say are just suggestions, and you see what resonates with you. And you can even have a break from the words and just turn down the volume to hear the rhythm of my voice. And if there's an invitation to close eyes, you can also keep them open. You can move if that's what your body needs. Just noticing what it's like to relax into this exploration. Putting a focus on the breath, taking a deep breath in, an even longer exhale for the shift to the parasympathetic. Taking a few breaths in your own timing. A sigh or yawn or any other sound would like to come with the out breath. Just allowing that. Now to focus on abdominal breathing, you may like to put your hands on the belly. Eyes may like to close to focus. With the in-breath, really feel the filling. And with the exhale, so deep that you feel some contraction in the belly. And taking some breaths in your own timing. About 2 to 3 inches below the navel, in the very center, the core of the body, there's a area that's called the dantian in Chinese medicine as the center of gravity and also a main energy reservoir. With the breath, you can feel that pumping of bringing in some life force energy to the dantian. You can also feel that some by visualizing a line connecting from your center of gravity down to the very center of the earth, where there's pure earth energy, and drawing in some of that energy up that line. And when we're bringing in, you'd like to have a way to release what's excess or what no longer serves. So you can visualize a grounding cord going from your tailbone down deep into the earth. With it going down so deeply, to like to feel giving yourself permission to release what you need to release for recycling, transmutation into pure earth energy. And of course, the exhalation is also a form of release. In a previous exercise, we explored taking in nourishment through the umbilical cord. And today we focus on, even before we're born, the gut is getting ready. While the nourishment is coming through the umbilical cord, the gut is forming. There's this preparation for the next stage, all in right timing. So I invite you to tune into the gut in the state of preparation. It's a gut that hasn't yet had food move through it. What's it like to feel this hollow tube running from the mouth to the anus, the space that's preparing to take in nourishment from the outside, from food? You might like to take a hand and trace from the mouth down. You can just imagine the ending at the anus, bringing messages of safety and ease all along the gut. This is not yet about eating. This is just appreciation for all the cells and organs of the digestive system developing, and noticing any pleasant sensations in the digestive system. You can focus on specific areas, starting with the mouth. The mouth does so many amazing things, including taking in the food and starting the process of breaking it down. Digestive enzymes in the mouth playing a role. You might like to run your tongue around your lips or inside the mouth in appreciation. And then the esophagus that moves the food from the mouth down to the stomach. It's an amazing process of the muscles. And then the organ walls moving so that all along the gut, the food moves through the process of peristalsis. The stomach, where the food mixes with the digestive juices. The small intestine, where there's more digestion happening. And starting to have some absorption of water and nutrients. A large intestine, the body absorbing electrolytes and water. So the waste products are being transformed from a liquid to a solid, and that going to the anus for emptying. And again, just noticing anything pleasant anywhere along the gut. maybe giving more messages of safety and ease, appreciation for all the cells and organs of the system that's developing while still being nourished from the placenta. And just noticing if there's any readiness, any impulse that's beginning to form for taking in nourishment through the mouth, through the gut. We're starting to shift our attention back outside to where all those sources of nourishment will come at this stage. Maybe you notice sounds in your space. To orient with the tactile sense, whatever the hands are touching or would like to touch. Noticing pleasure of feeling textures, exploring the space. And also the body's sense of being supported. Feeling the solidity of support that's holding your body. The pull of gravity, helping your muscles relax. That connection to the earth. That is a reminder of the connection between your center of gravity and the center of the earth. Place of belonging here on the earth, connection. And then orienting with the eyes, just letting yourself explore, looking around. Enjoying anything your eyes are drawn to focus on. And also the relaxed gaze. Maybe noticing something at your right and something else at your left. The peripheral vision. The big picture all around where you're located here in space. All the beauty here. And welcome back.